you voted for this one, so here it is. Today I'm gonna show you how to create these hand-drawn shapes in the free version of DaVinci Resolve. Let's get started. Okay, at first we need something to put this effect on. So I just have this simple text and background, and right now I'll go to the effects, search for adjustment clip, and just drag it on top of it. Now right click and go to Fusion page. Let's start by dragging the background node from here. I will change the color for this like bright red, for example. Now connect this output to here. It will create automatically the merge. And to create a shape, I'm gonna be using B-spline, which is basically a normal polygon mask, but it smoothens the edges automatically for you. Before we start doing anything, go to the inspector and uncheck solid, and also uncheck this little keyframe here. Now connect the output to the blue mask input of the background, and using this tool just draw your shape. I made something like this, and now in order to see something, let's just drag up the border width. Quickly for the arrow pointer, I'm gonna be using a polygon this time. Let's do the same thing, so uncheck solid and this keyframe, connect the output to blue input of B-spline and create this arrow pointer. Now let's go to B-spline, copy the border width value and paste it to polygon. Okay, and here we have our arrow. Let's just add the roughen edge effect. So to do this, hit shift space, search for fast noise. To see what we're doing, I'm going to hit 1 on my keyboard so it shows in the left viewer. And fast noise is basically this generator node that basically generates noise, and we're gonna be using it to add a texture to our arrow. So with this you have basically two options. First one is to create this kind of pan / marker look, and we're gonna be basically using this scale. To do this look, I'm going to recommend values from 5 to 20, but right now I'm gonna be making this kind of pencil, grainy, rough look. For this I recommend values above 200. I'm going to use 300. It created this really small grain, as you can see. And now to connect it to our arrow, I'm going to shift space and add the displacement node. Holding shift, I will connect it in between background and the merge. And now I'll connect the output of fast noise to green input of displacement. As you can see, we created something, but this actually looks kinda bad. If it also doesn't work for you, I recommend changing the type to XY, and now playing with the X refraction and Y refraction. I created something like this and I think it looks really cool. So that's our rough edges look. Now let's go ahead and animate it. Go to the B-spline and we're gonna keyframe the length position. Put the first keyframe on where you want the animation to begin and second keyframe where you want it to end. And now go to the first keyframe and drag the length to 0. As you can see, even if the length is set on 0, we still got this like little dot here. To get rid of it, just click this little icon here. We have the animation, but to make it a little bit smoother, I will go to the spline, check the length of the B-spline, Ctrl A, right click, ease out cubic. That will create this like faster at the beginning and slower at the end. Also, we need to do the same thing with our pointer. Keyframe length, go a few frames forward, drag this one to 0, check this border style. In spline, instead of doing the ease out, I'm just going to click T, click this icon and drag both values. So it's like slower on the ends and faster in the middle, as you can see. Okay, so that's the right on animation. It's really cool. Now I will show you how to create this subtle motion of this basically grain. Go to the fast noise and just crank up the seed rate a little bit. As you can see, the grain moves a bit and the same is happening on the arrow. Now for this kind of floaty, wiggly effect, let's select the displacement and fast noise, copy this and paste it underneath and connect it like so. Now we're going to adjust the fast noise a little bit. So change the scale. I recommend something like 5 and I go to contrast and I will change it to 4. Now let's see how it looks. As you can see, it gives us this like floaty effect. It's a little bit too fast, so I'm just going to decrease the seed rate, and to give a little bit more motion, I'm just going to increase the refractions. We have this nice kind of floaty effect. Okay, and the last thing, this is completely optional, but I just thought it's really nice to add something like this. So I'm gonna be using the effect from Caption Creator pack made by my friend Victor. This pack is mainly about text animations, but we actually have something like stop motion effect here. Just basically drag the effect, connect it after the fast noise, and I'm gonna set the frame rate to 2. Now copy the effect and paste it for the other fast noise. If we play it back, as you can see, we created this awesome looking kind of stop motion effect for our wiggle animation. As I mentioned before, the pack is actually about text animations, mostly for short form content. You are basically getting this file with a lot of pre-made hooks that we can just copy and paste to our project. These are like fully animated and also fully customizable. To just quickly show you, I will basically use, for example, this one. I will copy this, go to my project and paste it like so. As you can see, I created literally the same thing, but now it's circle. So that's something you can do and it looks absolutely sick. In this pack, you actually get a lot more things, such as like these really cool text animations and effects. You can basically get these and combine it with also the shaders that are right here. If you're someone who works a lot with short form content and if you need a lot of text hooks like these, the link will be in the description, and with my code Tony10 you will get 10% off your orders. Victor also has more packs on his website, so they're like insane value and I definitely recommend you go check it out. Now, one more last thing that we need to do to like really sell the effect, we're just going to add sound effects. You can easily find sound effects like those on Google, so go and grab this because that's something that really sells the effect. Okay, so that's the full setup. As I said before, you can like create anything you want. You can create arrows, you can create those like scribbles, circles, really anything you want. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more, hit a like and subscribe, and definitely remember to go check out the Caption Creator pack. Link is in the description, and with code Tony10 you get 10% off. Oh, and also one more thing, if you want to learn how to save this effect so you never have to recreate it again, go to the video that shows on screen right now.